Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What up? This is Shan, and this is Cozy Womb Podcast. This is Ari. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Anya.
Hi.
What up? What up, guys? This is Cozy Womb Podcast, and this is Shan. I'm a mother of two. Cozy Womb Podcast is where we discuss pregnancy, surviving your kids, and everything that comes with being a parent. Okay? And today is a pressing topic we're going to talk about is think about what you're naming your kid. Yes, you do have the power to name your kid what you want, but you have to keep in mind this child has to live, breathe, walk the earth with this name, unless they hate it so bad that they will pay that fee legally to get their name changed. And if your child does that, what did you do wrong? Okay? Okay. Alright, so these names. I mean, when I was thinking about naming my kids before I had kids, yes, I had a list of names for girls, and I had a list of names for boys. My boy list was longer. Why? Because I wanted boys. Did that happen? No, because the Lord thinks he's funny. But that's cool, though. You're not about to get me before I get you. I'm not trying to gamble with another one necessarily. Because I don't want to get caught up in that kid rapture where you got like 5 kids trying to get a boy or 5 kids trying to get your first girl. I'm not doing none of that. So, yeah, he thought. So, back to these names. One thing that I did not like about my name, Jennifer, I apologize, but I don't apologize. My mom named me Chantal, okay? And when country folks hear Chantal, they instantly tell me back that my name, is Chantel. No, I said Chantal, okay? The only 2 people on earth that pronounce my name correctly would be my mother and my French professor in college for my senior thesis, okay? My name is French. It is spelt Chantal. Yes, I may be short, but at the end is the tall, okay? Not with 2 L's, 1 L. Should have my name had 2 L's on the end of it? Yeah. But my mom said they forgot an L, so she just kept it at Chantal. But it's Chantal. It's not Chantel. It's not Shan. Unless I tell you I'm okay with you calling me Shan, and that's only for my friends. But it's Chantal. And then let's go into my middle name, Sophia. Where on God's green earth did you look at me and say, oh, she looks like a Sophia? Sophia sounds like I like to wear dresses all day, frilly ones with lace and ruffles. And I like lace on my socks. And I like to dress up. And I like to wear heels all the time. And I like to have my hair done all the time. And I don't like to chill out in sweats. That ain't me. My name is so far from who I am personality-wise that I just don't know what my mom was thinking. Maybe because she had 4 boys, she figured when she get her girls, she could go all out. And she went all out. And my name doesn't match me. And my name is not short and sweet. And my last name is long. So think about what you name your kids. So when I had my first kid, I said, I want a short, cute, easy name. And I went through all of the alphabets. And I said, nah. I know I don't want no ordinary name. I don't want no common name. Of course, I want to pick a name that had like an automatic little cute fake license plate already made for it. Of course not. That'd be too much like right. So I picked Anya. Now, when you say it, it sounds like it's an O in there. But there isn't. It starts with an A. Anya. And I said, oh, that's an easy name. She could learn that name really easy. People shouldn't have an issue pronouncing it. As far as like writing it, it looks cute. Did people have a problem pronouncing it? Yes. Her first doctor's appointment, I remember the short doctor man came out the door. He was like, Anaya? Where you get Anaya? It's Anya. So Anya is like the Russian version of Annie, but in Russian. Anya. It's cute. It's cute. It's short. It's sweet. Now, mind you, Anya has 4 names. She has her first name, then she has her first middle name, which 3 of my best friends at the time named her. And then her second middle name, her dad gave her because he wanted some boring name like Michelle. I don't look like I raised no Michelle, so she'll never use it, thank God. And then she has my last name. So her name is pretty long. Is she going to hate me in the long run? Probably, when she had to put all of that on stuff and it doesn't fit. So let's fast forward to Ari. Excuse me, I'm tired and I should be taking a nap because Ari's taking a nap, but I'm not. Let's fast forward to Ari. Ari's name is Aria, okay? Her dad and I went back and forth because he wanted her to have a J name. But when I asked him what J name example you got, he couldn't give me none. And then the ones that he was giving me, I didn't like. I didn't like any J names. So I was like, what about Naya? He was like, no. What about Gia? Because I thought it was cute. I thought it was bossy. He was like, no. So I was like, well, screw your J names. She ain't have no J names. Just because your first daughter has a J name, Jada, don't mean she gonna have a J name. So I'm a name her. So I was like, what about Ari? And he was like, I said, what about Aria? And he was like, okay, cool. And then he was like, can I pick the middle name? I said, okay, cool. How me and her father met, we were just 2 strangers talking about music. We always vibed off of music. We went to concerts together. He's into music. He likes to make music. Does he have any music out? Hell no. He's done like a CD for himself in the past with friends of his. That was his pastime. So we vibe and we talk off of music. So he came up with a middle name for her, Cadence. I don't have any problem with Cadence. It's cute. It sounds, kind of darling-wise. So her name is Aria Cadence, okay? She has a dad's last name. And she shouldn't have any problem spelling that either. And it's a cute little nickname, Ari. I still get to call her Ari. You ain't want that as a first name, but I still get to call her Ari. So, it's cute. As far as like job-wise on their resume, I don't feel like you can assume who they are before you see them by their names. That was important for me. I didn't want anybody judging what my children will be, what they will look like by their name. So Anya and Aria, you really don't know. And I like that's one thing I did like about my name, because you couldn't assume who I was from my name. Chantal S. Basic last name. You know what I'm saying? You were never going to assume who I am until you see me. And that's what you need to think about when you're providing your child a name, because they're going to be an adult one day. They're going to have to get a job. They're going to have to go out in the world and represent their name in a professional manner. Now, I'm not saying that this name that you created will not be great. There are lots of created names that are great. But starting out for your child, writing-wise, work-wise, school-wise, you want to make sure that they become the first representation of themselves and not just this name. Now, let's say Michael Jordan. He got kids. So, of course, people are going to know who his kids are before they see his kids. And they're going to know by their last name that, hey, those are his kids. He's famous, blah, 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 blah. But I want to be the person that represents me, not just my name. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, let's say if I was wealthy and well off and people see my kids like, oh, that's such and such. Look at their last name. They must have this. They must be this. This is how their personality must be. No. They are going to represent who they are themselves, not behind a name. And that was my focus in naming them. And some of these names your kids can't even say correctly. Some of these names, punctuation-wise, are incorrect. Some of these names, grammar-wise, how you pronounce it is not what you thought it was. I don't know who told you certain letters were silent in these names. That is not true. So when you're thinking about a name, make sure it's something that your child can proudly carry into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them have to nickname themselves all their lives just because they're scared of saying their first name. And I've heard some names, okay? Some ugly names. Some hideous names. Some names, I'm just like, what is that type of names? Some names that, even like music artists, they may never say their real name. And you'd be like, who is that? And it'd be this person. You never know because they never want to use it. So come into 2018, calm it down, use the correct grammar for how you pronounce these kids' names, and name them something they can carry. That's all I'm saying. But think about their names, okay? This is Shan. It's just my 2 cents. I'm just saying, before you name the kid, think about it. If you're naming your baby Lexus and they don't look like a Lexus, leave it alone. Why would you name your child Beatrice? I have no idea. Beverly? You just gave birth to a child, you named them Beverly? Please, stop it, okay? Just saying. Y'all be good. I'm out. Deuces.